Why is Bitcoin so expensive? We all know the meme, if you had invested in Bitcoin would you be rich? But what is Bitcoin? But before starting with the video, do not forget to subscribe, leave your like and comment on what you would be interested in knowing. We can say that Bitcoin is a virtual currency that appeared in 2009 and that it is intangible, that is, that cannot be touched or felt like the bill that is known today. As with the money in the bank, it is possible to increase or decrease the amount of Bitcoins, depending on expenses and income. Another peculiarity of this product is that although payments can be made, it cannot be physically disposed of, as if it is done when withdrawing money from the ATM. But why was Bitcoin valued, if it is something intangible? Well, the answer to that is thanks to two things. It all depends on your requirement. As with other currencies, Bitcoin is valued according to its supply and demand in the market. The popularity of the currency with users has made its value grow steadily. Since Bitcoin was created, its price has multiplied about 50 times more. But that is responsible for calculating the price of the coin. There are several calculators that calculate currencies in real time. An important detail to keep in mind is that Bitcoin has a limit of 21 million coins, which is expected to be reached in 2041, as reported by BBVA. But what regulates Bitcoin? Bitcoin is not regulated by any financial authority, so its transactions are irrevocable. Users have no one to claim in case of fraud, theft, loss, or change of value, for which it is somewhat risky to invest without being informed. Investing has its risks and is something that should be kept in mind. But now the most important thing of all is, how do we get Bitcoins to get rich? But first, do not forget to subscribe, leave your like and share with other people. How to get Bitcoins? To get coins of this type there are different options. 1. Accepting them as a means of payment. Currently, many commercial establishments, whether physical or digital, accept this currency as a means of payment. Perhaps this is the easiest way to get Bitcoins. It is only enough to provide the QR code or the address of the digital wallet to the buyer to carry out the transaction. For this, both the buyer and the seller of the product or service provider must be clear about the conversion of the currency they handle into Bitcoins. 2. Mining Bitcoins. This is a digital analogy of mining for natural resources like gold, diamonds, or coal. This is how miners, through the use of special software, solve mathematical problems, and in return the system issues them a Bitcoin number as an exchange. This represents a high investment due to spending on equipment and electricity generated by the exaggerated performance of computers when performing this task. Currently there are mining companies that join forces to invest in equipment and other expenses in order to get the appreciated Bitcoins faster. 3. Visiting internet pages or solving CAPTCHA. Although obtaining Bitcoins as a payment method in the sale of a product or with the provision of a service may be the easiest way to obtain them, seeing advertising on the internet and solving CAPTCHAs is the most popular way for those interested. Although there is a wide range of pages that function as platforms in which with just one click the user receives an amount of millibitcoins, MBTC, or Satokais, MUBTC, in exchange for viewing advertising. The remuneration for this activity is very low, so except in the most famous portals in which money experienced. Free Bitcoin Roulette. One of these sites is Free Bitcoin, which by means of a roulette wheel as a result of solving CAPTCHA, the system usually grants 0.000000173 BTC, which is equivalent to $5.30 at press time. In the experiment carried out by this medium by solving the CAPTCHA, 12 in total, that enables the page every hour, it was possible to collect 0.000022120 BTC, which is equivalent to $70.23. Although this method is not the most profitable, it is one of the most accessible and popular for users of this cryptocurrency. 4. Through the stock market. It basically consists of the activity of buying bitcoins for an economic price, and when these, due to the dynamics of currency appreciation, increase in value, sell them. After this, the cycle repeats itself, waiting for the cryptocurrencies to drop in price, and when they rise they are sold again. For this, as well as for the shareholders. More than luck. Extensive expertise is needed to be able to predict the changes that bitcoins may have in the market. But now, knowing all this information, you should also know that the world of cryptocurrencies and investments have a great risk, so it is important to take into account various things when entering this world. If you want to start in the world of cryptocurrencies, you should start with money that you have left over, not with money that is constantly needed. Since it can happen that someone invests in this world of cryptocurrencies, but loses it. Since you can lower the price of that cryptocurrency and find yourself in a financial problem, not knowing the risks to which it was subject to start. You must remember that Bitcoin did not appreciate overnight. So investigate well when you go to invest in something, and thanks for watching the video. Do not forget to subscribe. Leave your like and leave in the comments topics that you would be interested in knowing about the world of cryptocurrencies and investments.